So, Christopher, welcome
Carlotta.
to BTO.
Grazie.
A very interesting session. I was there. A lot of people, a lot of questions.
Yes.
You know, in Italy, we are very interested in branding and destination management. So, imagine today you are the new Italy's DMO. What would you do first?
The first thing I would do, have a coffee. Very Italian, right? Well, I would think very seriously about really understanding how Italy as a brand is perceived around the world today. What the similarities are, what the differences are. I would also really want to understand what makes up the brand Italy. How do people think about it? What are the proof points, the evidence? And I would also think about how people in Italy, how Italians think of the brand. I think sometimes people don't recognize that it's important to also understand from inside the country. So that's what I would do, seek understanding first. Because you can't make any plan unless you understand the challenges and the opportunity.
Of course, and that's why I'm asking you the second question.
Okay.
As usually, Italy is really the number one in your research for food, tourism and culture.
That's right.
But do you think we are still pizza mafia and mandolino country or something more maybe?
I always like to think that a country and a brand is a lot more than the stereotypes or initial associations. Those are just shorthands of how people refer to what they know as familiar and is very common vernacular. Now, the challenge is to make sure when they come here that the experience is more than that. And that's the gap, is if you think that's the perception and then you arrive here and realize that there is no other reality, then it reinforces the stereotype.
Of course.
But if you look behind that and you think about here in Firenze, there's a lot more to Firenze than gelato, Duomo and shopping.
Definitely.
A lot more. But getting people to go 2 or 3 streets away from the Duomo, meet and interact with people, Florentines, think about going beyond the traditional tourist guides. I think that's the challenge that every destination.
Experience is always at the center.
People are at the center, and then from around people create experiences. And that could be as personal and as authentic and as intimate as speaking on a bed to a Florentine, or it could be as challenging as discovering and wandering and learning a few words of Italian and maybe how to learn a craft or how to do something, they maybe cook a meal in Italian, with Italian ingredients or local ingredients. I think that people look for authenticity, personal connection, and they always look for something with style, flair, and memory's sake. And Italy is filled with this. So I don't think Italy will have that much of a problem unless they fail to realize that people want that.
So you are a perfect ambassador for
I'd love to be an ambassador d'Italia in Firenze.
Thank you very much for being
Grazie
here.
mille a lei.
Ciao.
Ciao.